If you clicked on this video, I think that there's a really good chance that you're someone who cares a lot about growth and development and accomplishment. I was pretty deliberate with how I titled the video. I think the statement "growth is destroying you" is something that would stand out in a way that is a little bit upsetting to someone who cares about growth. I want to emphasize up front that my intent is not to demonize growth in any way. I don't think there's anything fundamentally problematic with it. I think largely growth is a great thing and creates a lot of fulfillment and meaning in life. The point I'm trying to make is that the source of motivation behind a lot of people's drive to grow and improve is often fairly poisonous and self-defeating, at least in my experience. To demonstrate this, I think it's worth pointing out the two different versions of growth that seem most obvious to me. There is people who grow, are people who grow because they're fueled by a genuine joy and love for the process of growing and building and changing. And then there is growth that is fueled by a feeling that you are not good enough and you need to grow and change and accomplish something extraordinary to have value. I think for a lot of people, the second version of growth is what kind of starts their drive and what they stay stuck in for a long time. Speaking for myself, at least, I have lived my entire life in this second category. For as long as I can remember, I have had this deep-rooted sense of worthlessness and this feeling that I am just not good enough. And I became fairly obsessed with self-development and growth and achievement because I thought if I could just achieve enough, if I could just grow enough, I might finally feel okay about who I am. I might finally feel a sense of peace. And I think a lot of people fall into this category. As much as I've been someone who's been very driven and very focused on growth, I've also been someone with impulse control issues and have been very susceptible to self-destruction through addictive behavior. And I assume that a good amount of people watching this are probably that they relate to that. I think people who grow because they are insecure and feel worthless are probably very susceptible to addictive behavior and cycles of performance followed by procrastination and behavioral breakdowns. But even if you aren't, even if you're someone who has no impulse control issues, but your behavior is fueled by a belief that if you just accomplish enough, you will finally feel a sense of self-worth and you'll finally feel like your existence is earned and justified. I think if you extrapolate what that life looks like, it is an endless series of accomplishments and a endless feeling of dissatisfaction. And every time you accomplish something, there will probably be a day or a week or a month, if you're lucky, maybe, where you feel good and it makes you feel better.
Lap 1, 1918.
You immediately go back to feeling empty and feeling a sense of worthlessness and purposelessness. And as much as it seems like accomplishing something extraordinary and achieving your goals and growing into the best version of yourself would fix this, I think the sad truth is it won't. Like, the core belief driving you is toxic. And no achievement is going to fix this belief that you're not good enough and you do not have value and you need to perform in order to earn your right to exist. And what that life really looks like, yeah, you might achieve a lot, but you will be living in perpetual dissatisfaction. And your achievement will be entirely rooted in self-hatred and a horrible sense of well-being. And I think the version of growth that's genuinely satisfying and fulfilling is a growth where your sense of self-worth is completely detached from your performance. And you don't have to grow in order to feel okay about yourself. You don't have to hit your goals or achieve something in order to be good enough. You are enough from the start, and you are not growing because you need to in order to feel okay. You're growing because you just love the process of pushing and striving and building. And I cannot pretend like I am there at all. I'm not. The sad reality I'm having to accept at this point in time is that awareness does not equate to change. And I am aware of the problem, but I think the beliefs that fuel this in me and fuel it in a lot of people are very deeply embedded. And the thought patterns and emotional patterns that stem from them are habitual to the point that they are overwhelming. And it takes a long time to shift into someone who grows out of joy instead of growing out of worthlessness. But I think it is worth all the effort it requires. Because anyone who's watching this, who is growing because of a sense of worthlessness, like, you'll never feel good enough. You'll never accomplish enough. You'll always feel like you need more in order to feel okay. And that is exhausting. But I also want to emphasize, I think this is true, but maybe it's not. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyone who watched this, if you disagree with what I'm saying, I would love to know why. Because as much as I think this is true, I know it might not be. And if it's not, I'd like to know. So I'd appreciate you telling me why you think I'm wrong. But outside of that, I appreciate anyone who took the time to watch this. I don't have all the answers. I'm just committed to trying to figure out how to be a more fulfilled person. And if you took the time to watch this, I appreciate it a lot. And I wish you all the growth you're looking for in your life. Until next time.